and it says solved. So if we just click submit, and we completely bypass the CAPTCHA. Yo, what is going on, guys? Everything Tech Time here. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to bypass reCAPTCHA v2 using Selenium in Python. This is going to be really useful if you guys are web scraping and you encounter CAPTCHAs. Well, there's a really cool API called Capsolver that allows you to do it, and I'm going to show you guys how to do it right now. So basically, you're going to start by going to the website capsolver.com, and I'm not going to show this, but basically you're just going to want to create an account and then just buy like a really basic plan. It's like $20 for 25,000 CAPTCHAs, so you could just spend like $1 and get like 1,000. It's really cheap. But yeah, so once you get that, you're going to want to actually install the Chrome extension for Capsolver, and you're only going to need this not for actually solving the CAPTCHAs, but just for getting the site key and the site URL, and I'll show you what that means here in a second. So just go to the Chrome Web Store, and I'll have the link in the description for this, but it's just Capsolver, and just add this extension to Chrome. And now go to the website where you actually want to bypass the CAPTCHA. I'm just using Google's reCAPTCHA demo here, and you want to get the site key and URL, and I'll show you how to do this right now. So just hit inspect, and then ignore where it says please input your API key, because we're going to be doing this ourselves in Python, not using their automated thing. But yeah, so go to inspect, click the arrow here, and then go to Capsolver CAPTCHA detector, and then as you can see, reload the page, and then click the CAPTCHA. And there you go, we got the website URL and the site key, and we're going to need this later, so just keep this open. We're going to need it in a sec. But now we're going to go to Python, and we're going to actually start writing the code to bypass the CAPTCHA. So we're going to make a method that bypasses CAPTCHA so that this is reusable for pretty much all websites that use reCAPTCHA v2. So just call it, solve CAPTCHA, and make sure you put the WebDriver in, the site URL and site key as parameters, just like you see here. And now we're going to actually write this method. I can't type. Alright, so we're just going to start out by printing solving CAPTCHA, just so we can kind of see the status of this. And then what you want to do is at the top of the program, you're going to want to import Capsolver. So you just want to do a quick pip install Capsolver, just so you can import this library. And then you want to get your API key from the website. I'm not going to show mine, but it'll just tell you right there on the website. And then you want to do Capsolver .api key equals, and then just set it to your API key. So there you go. I'm not going to show mine, but yeah, that's pretty much all you do. So now we're going to actually solve the CAPTCHA. So you're going to do solution equals capsolver dot solve, and then this takes a dictionary as a parameter, so we're just going to make that dictionary right now. So type, that's going to be, make sure you spell this exactly right, reCAPTCHA v2 task proxy list. Has to be spelled exactly like that. And then website URL, that's just a parameter given, so that's just site URL. And then same with the key, so website key, and that's just site key. And that's all we need for this dictionary. Alright, so now once we got that, oh, here, actually I messed this up. Okay, I accidentally had commas instead of colons. But yeah, that's the dictionary right there. So now what we're going to do is get the actual solution token, because the solution right now is a dictionary that has the token as one of the keys. So we're just going to get that right now. So basically you just do token equals solution, and then the key is G reCAPTCHA response. That's the token. And so now that we have the token, we need to actually inject it into the JavaScript. And basically I'll show you guys what I mean by this. On the actual CAPTCHA, there is this hidden text area. So if we search G reCAPTCHA response, there's this hidden text area right here. This is where you actually put in the token. So when the user clicks the checkbox to solve the CAPTCHA, it'll put the token in to the properties. So here, I'll show you. So properties, if we go to this element, and then if you look at value, it's empty. But when they solve the CAPTCHA, it's going to be full. But basically this API is going to give us the token, and then once we have it, we just need to inject it into this value right here, and then the CAPTCHA will be completely solved. So let's do that right now. So in order to do this, we're going to need some JavaScript code. So let's just do JS code equals. And now basically we just need to give it the element that we're injecting and then give it the value. So we're going to do document.get element by ID. And then the ID is G reCAPTCHA response. And then you want to set its value. So do .value equals, and then this is why F strings are useful, because we're going to have to put this in quotes, just like that, and then token. So basically we're just setting the value to the token, fairly straightforward. And now we need to actually run this code. So let's just do that. So we're going to do driver.execute script and then give it the script. And at this point, the CAPTCHA is solved and we're done. So let's just print solved. And then that's it. So now we have a method that'll work for solving CAPTCHAs. So how do we actually use this method? Well, it's really straightforward. All we need is the website key and the URL, which we have from the extension. So let's just put these into variables. So website URL. So this is right here. All right, website URL. And then website key. It's this guy. Make sure you copy it exactly right, obviously. Alright, so now we can just run this method. So just do solve CAPTCHA, pass in the driver, and then the site URL, website key. Alright, now this tutorial is assuming you guys already know how to use Selenium and already have it set up and stuff. But if you don't, just check out not my previous video, but the one before that. I'll show you guys how to install Selenium. But yeah, so basically you just want to pass the Selenium WebDriver into this method along with the website URL and the website key. And then that will actually solve the CAPTCHA. So that's pretty much all we need to do. And I'm just going to show you guys that this works right now. So if I just do like a quick split screen here. So this is my Selenium right here. And so let's just go to Google CAPTCHA v2 demo. Alright, so here's our CAPTCHA. Now as you can see, if we try to submit this, it's not going to work because we have to do the CAPTCHA. But what it does is it solves the CAPTCHA in the background. So even though it doesn't show that it's checked, the CAPTCHA is still completely solved. So if we just hit run on this, solving CAPTCHA, and it says solved. So if we just click submit, and we completely bypass the CAPTCHA. And I'll even show you guys. As you can see, if we go into the Elements tab here, we find that G reCAPTCHA response. If we go here, as you can see, it's blank for the value. But if we run this script, and then we go back to it, as you can see, it has the CAPTCHA token here. So now, when we hit submit, even though it's not checked, since it has the token in that DOM element, when we hit submit, it just completely bypasses the CAPTCHA. So that's how this works. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I just want to make a quick video just to show you guys how to bypass CAPTCHAs in Selenium. I know this can be useful if you guys are doing web scraping, you encounter CAPTCHAs. Capsolver is a great API, not sponsored, but I just thought it was pretty cool and just wanted to show you guys. So yeah, that's pretty much about it for this video. If you have any video suggestions, just leave them down in the comments, and I'll see what I can do. But I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out.